Welcome back, YouTube. We're finally on a serious video for once. No adverts. There is a little announcement to make. We'll make it at the end of the video, but first, welcome back again. Wednesday gear videos. We're trying to keep on track of them. Luckily, something has happened to myself personally that I can do a third rig rundown for you now, because I've changed my rig again. It's taken 3 times, but I think I've nailed it at last. So, starting with the pedals, as usual. Same setup. I've removed some of them around so the Digitech whammy is a little bit thicker. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. So we have all the Behringer pedals in the world. Chromatic tuner, super fuzz, vintage tube overdrive, ultra tremolo, you can see all my settings there. The vintage delay, digital reverb, vintage phaser, and of course the Digitech whammy. Some of them have been moved around. The whammy comes after the distortion now and then into the other effects. I think it sounds a bit thicker. To me, there's a difference. This is used for solos mainly, the Jack White stuff. If you know me personally, obviously you know Jack White, big influence on me. I love his solo tone, so obviously I got a whammy so I can really rip on that. The fuzz is my main weapon at the moment. Yeah, just used on everything. And then these I've moved about. Most of you know in the songs we used to do before the big change up, I would play with my delay quite a lot and it had quite a long decay time. This time I've got it on a nice slapback, which you would have heard. It bounces back instantly, and there is a reason for that. A big influence of mine is Miles Kane. He's an indie-ish guitarist. He works with Alex Turner from Arctic Monkeys in a band called The Last Shadow Puppets. His tone is very retro, very 60s, and there's a lot of reverb and delay, and that's fascinated me for as long as I've liked Miles Kane. I've been trying to get that tone, trying to find the missing piece for this band, because the idea is there's 3 of us. Lots of noise needs to happen, so lots of delays, lots of stuff going on. We all managed to do that, especially now with our new drummer announcement after this video. So Miles Kane really got me into this sort of retro-y, delay-filled space rock vibe, which comes across, which is the reason I have bought a new toy. Meet my Fender Frontman 212R. The R stands for reverb. It's a solid state amp, no tubes or anything, because I'm still not too sure on that. So let's do this. Do the guitar next, but let's take you through this. Basically, standard Fender amp really. It's 100 watts, twin speaker, I believe they're Celestians. It's got the lovely Fender shiny silver. You can get this in black. In my personal opinion, it doesn't look amazing in black. I prefer the silver. You want people to know you're using a Fender. But anyway, onwards. It has 3 channels. It's got the clean channel here and 2 drive channels. Drive and the aptly named More Drive. It all does what it says on the tin. I primarily use the drive channel for the dirty sound. So you've got... So it's almost clean, but it's really muddy. Mixed with the pedals, sounds amazing. The More Drive does what it says on the tin. Handy little foot switch here. That's More Drive, you can hear the hiss. It's just deeper, it's got more oomph to it. You can also scoop out the mids, get that really like, especially on there, you can get that really. It sounds cool. So basically that is it. I have the reverb usually on about 3 because I have reverb on the board, as you know. But as I'm trying to get that spacey sound, I actually might have it on 2. Do that. Foot switch goes in here. You've got all the rest of it going on. You can have 2 guitars running at the same time. You've got a low and a high, which is cool. Let's show you the back. Whoop. There's all the lovely information, and there's the speakers. Like I say, twin speakers, spring reverb. It's amazing, and I couldn't have asked for a better amp. It was this or Vox. This came out a bit cheaper, got it second hand, 90 quid, not bad. I will use it probably for the rest of this band until something really good and exotic comes along, but I'm happy with the cheap stuff as people would call it. I don't have a problem with it. Behringer are amazing. They've never done me wrong. They've not broken. If they break, they can be fixed or replaced. They're only 20 quid pedals. All my guitars have cost me under £100, especially the one I'm going to show you, which you would have seen in our family photo video. This amp, like I say, cost me £90. I will use it, I will abuse it, I'll probably stand on it like you've seen me do in a couple of the gig videos if you keep up with this channel. There's not really much I can say about it other than it's amazing, and its first gig is on Friday at Bar 42 with our whole new setup, a whole new show, new songs, everything. It's gonna be amazing. It's got this vibe to it. It really adds to the sound, and it just brings out everything we wanted before. Now, I loved the Line 6 Spider, which I was using before, which you would have seen in the last rig rundown. I used that at every gig, but it was just too small. I needed something a bit bigger. It's only 30 watts. This is 100 watts. It's gonna have the power to carry. When it's mic'd up, it can be quieter, louder, whatever we want it to be. But it's just got that something about it, that tone that we want, and it's got it. It's perfect. It's what I've after. Obviously, like I say, Miles Kane, big influence. He has switched to Fenders in his recent album cycle, Coup de Grace, and obviously he doesn't use a frontman. He'll probably use something with valves, something a bit more professional, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm not a guitarist. I play simple, I keep it simple, keep everything cheap. I can get it out of here, into here, then I'm fine. Like, the music we make has gone down well with people, and I'm happy with that. That's all I'm after. The gear I use, I'm proud of it, I love it. I do collect a lot of gear stuff, but it's all cheap. I don't care. I'm not a snob. So, cheap amp, cheap guitars, cheap pedals, who gives a crap, you know? Like, it's amazing. This Fender Frontman, I would recommend it to anyone. It's got that tone, you can get those Jack White tones, those Miles Kane tones, anything you want out of it. And then what I've done is just chucked it all together with Behringer pedals and this lovely new guitar that's in the rig. It's not new, but it's new to the rig, and I've created my sound out of it for the Dead Red Lips. So, the guitar is this. It is a 1984 Gibson Epiphone by Gibson. So this is literally, I think, the year that Gibson bought Epiphone. They were still transitioning. They made these guitars. It is an Explorer. We got it for, I think, maybe 50 quid, something like that, in some junk shop in Worthing. Came with all black stuff, standard bridge and everything, kind of like how the top is laid out, you know, here. It's all black and horrible. So we ripped it all off, got these lovely gold Bigsby, which from the Miles Kane influence really comes into it now. I use it a hell of a lot. It's part of the rig, part of the sound. And then we added the gold roller bridge just to make it easier on the Bigsby, and these really cheap Gretsch style pickups which I have in my green hollow body. They are so good. I have no idea what they are. They were just cheap ones on the internet, and they are amazing. I couldn't be happier. So yeah, that is my current rig at the moment. The white guitar with the Seymour Duncan that has been in every other rig rundown video is still around. It's now a backup. I just fancied a change. So now I'm on the Explorer with the Bigsby, but that will probably change again at some point. But at the moment, this is how it is, the rig. It's served me so well at the moment, and its first gig will be a testament to it. So onwards with the news. Just trying to keep it brief still, because we know you don't want to watch like hour-long videos of us chatting about guitar and music and stuff. We haven't got many subscribers anyway, so share this around with your friends if you know anyone that likes music stuff. If you're into like the Rob Chapman music channels and stuff, share it around to them, you know, they might be interested. We're trying. We're going to keep trying. Vlogs come every Saturday, random stuff, gear videos, stuff like that. Wednesdays, adverts which we have, songs, live sets, everything goes up as and when we put it up. So there isn't a real schedule to it, but vlogs usually go up on Saturdays, live sets usually go up the day after the gig. Gear videos we try and keep to Wednesdays, like today. So, the news is that our drummer, as you would have seen from recent vlogs and stuff, has left us. But within 10 minutes we had a gig booked. It was all planned, we were halfway through recording. We've scrapped the recording, we are going to record still. We've got massive plans. Do not worry, because we are not being left in the lurch. You thought that you could take us down, you couldn't. We are steaming ahead. So we put an advert up within 10 minutes after our original drummer leaving. We found Chops, who you would have met in the vlogs. You will meet again. You'll see him on stage. He is phenomenal on drums. He has added new drum beats. He scrapped everything that was come before. Everything is new, everything is fresh. It's still the songs you know, Paper Castle, still Paper Castle, but it's got this energy now. It's got everything to it, and we are super excited to have him in the fold and have him with us on stage, because his energy is unlimited. It's amazing. You've never seen anything like it. It's like a hurricane on the drums. It's brilliant. So help us in welcoming Chops to the band. He is insane, and you're gonna love him. He's got the same sense of humour, the same energy as you would have seen in the last vlog, and you'll see in the next vlog as well, because we've got some stuff planned. So, still storming ahead. We've got gigs. We're playing 29th of March, Bar 42. That's this Friday if you're watching the video when it comes out. 8:30 I think we're on. Get there for 7:30. Doors are then. Free entry. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be packed out by the sounds of it. Some wicked local bands playing, including ourselves, with a whole new set, whole new show, whole new energy. You're going to love it. 20th of April, Pangalactic Festival. We are opening Saturday night at Bar 42. We are opening Saturday night of the festival, so we're raising the bar. We're going to raise the bar quite high. You can trust us on that one. More gigs to be announced soon. Recording is going ahead. We're going to be recording a couple songs you haven't heard, or you might have heard if you watched our recent gig at the Pipeline. Songs like Skeleton Key, Hoodoo Voodoo, Black Coat Animal, newer songs. That's our focus at the moment, are songs that you can move to, because we don't want to get bogged down in the boring, really psychedelic stuff. We don't mind having a few cool space rock psychedelic songs, but we want to make you move, we want to get your energy going, so that's the focus for the music, and we have got a killer set. Also recently happened to us, we were on BBC Introducing, as you would have seen from all the videos and stuff, and our Instagrams all linked below. You can go check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We were on BBC Introducing. They played our single I Wanna Go. That was with our last drummer, so I Wanna Go now sounds a bit differently, so we'll probably try and get that on the radio as well. But that was a cool moment, so go back 2 vlogs ago, check out the vlog, because it's all on there. Other than that, new rig, Fender Frontman 212R, it's amazing. Epiphone by Gibson, Explorer 1984 with custom gold stuff on, epic. Same pedal board. Just wanted to do a little informative video on rig, try and keep it brief. I know it's been going a bit, little announcement at the end, and that was it really. So we'll see you in the vlogs, we'll see you at the live sets. If you do watch these videos and you're a fan, you're not friends or family and stuff, if you do like, come say hello to us at shows. We know there's a couple of you who come to the Bar 42 gigs. We hope to see you there on Friday. We'll play Picasso when you're on a out